Reverend Mbaka short adoration ministry proceed on 1 month's prayer retreats. No ministry activities will be held on the ministry grounds until his return. The embattled Mbaka has been in the eye of the storm lately after sparring with the Nigerian presidency and after his horde of followers vandalized the home of Bishop Cornelius Onaga of the Enugu Diocese. In a notice sent to Pulse on Tuesday, May 11th, 2021, the church said, "Our spiritual director, Reverend Fr. Ejike Mbaka, wishes to inform his beloved adorers that he has embarked on a private prayer retreat that will end on 10th of June 2021. Consequently, no ministry activities shall be held in the ministry ground pending his return. He directs that members of the ministry are to observe this period as his retreat as they used to do during the usual January breaks of the ministry, by praying at their homes, being charitable and fasting according to their ability. Adoration, Holy Spirit is our power." Well, this is a man of God, and no one can really tell what he has received from the Lord. But does he involve in politics? I do not think so. But if not that this generation are wicked and evil, I believe that any country that church is carrying along with, that country and the leaders will succeed at the end of the day. Because for a country to succeed and be in the highest peak, need God's intervention. Now, Nigerian is in this mess because God is not in the whole system. Nobody has called on God to intervene. But I know that a group of people are praying for God's intervention. Group of people are praying for God's mercy. Group of people are praying, asking God to be in charge of the situation of Nigeria. But the person who is number one citizen, does that prayer be in his bosom? Does he even know that there is one called God? I believe he knows God, but I don't know how he knows him. Because I do not think that somebody who knows God will behave this way. Because all these problems that Nigeria is going through today is caused by the number one citizen. Because is it because you are Fulanese that you now begin to quest for power to become president, so that as soon as you become, you will bring all the Fulanese from the nook and cranny of Africa to Nigeria? How can that be possible? Now, not to bring them is the problem. Bringing them to drive the original owner of the land away. How could that be possible? We are not in the primitive age, but we are in the age where eyes are open. According to one scientist, he said, human has become superficial clever. And so anywhere that anybody turn to, the people can easily understand. So you cannot deceive anybody. So to this end, I want to come back to Reverend Mbaka's situation. Now, I know that a lot of Nigerians are blaming Reverend Mbaka that he has involved himself in politics. This is not involved in politics. He has not asked the president anything. He has not asked any minister or any governor anything. But According to him, even the governor who is reigning now in the state was once visited his office and he prayed for him, and eventually he became the governor. So that kind of a person, he can advise a leader when he's going wrong. So there is nothing wrong when a man of God is talking to a president that why don't you seek God and let God lead you? Now people has turned it as a thing of begging for contracts or begging for money. This is not issue of begging for money. And as a result, the whole thing has affected his church. But I believe that God has plan for him. God has plan. No, for him to embark on 1 month retreat, I think is a very good idea. That is to seek the face of God. So right now, as many Nigerians who has been castigating him, who has been insulting him, that he has done this or that, you better be careful how you speak. Because if a man of God lay curse, that curse remain, except God take it away. Because from what we have been hearing concerning Reverend Mbaka, there is no time he has asked the president or minister anything. What his contribution is the ability of the leaders to lead the nation aright. That is what it was all after. But the Nigerians who does not like what is good has begun to turn this situation into another thing. That is why I am warning them to wash their tongues. Now, if not that this generation are evil, there shouldn't be any president or any leader that will go in. Every leader needs God's direction. You know, it's happened in the Bible, which I believe also is in the Quran. Every leader needs God's intervention, needs God's direction, needs God's guidance to be able to lead well. But it is an eyesore today that the leaders in Nigeria never seek God's intervention. They are using their own human power. They are using their human ideology. And now they have destabilized and vandalized the whole system. Now to put it together has become a problem. Now I believe that Nigeria is in dilemma and confusion. They don't even know where to start anymore. Now agitation for this, agitation for that. Everything is breakage. So we want to let them know that if they want this country to come together, let them go and pray. Everybody should seek the face of God. The Christians, the Muslims, the traditional people, they should seek the face of God so that God will intervene and allow the rain of peace to fall upon this country again.